My name is Kalen Amin. I'm a musician that grew up in Berkeley and currently lives in Detroit. I was born in Evanston, Illinois, and I do music for a living. I started playing bass when I was 12, around 10 years ago now. I played it a little more casually at the start, didn't practice a lot, and eventually I started taking it more seriously towards the end of high school, and I went to U of M and studied jazz to get better. I currently play in a band called Mike//Honcho. We started out in Ann Arbor. It consists of me, Kalen Amin on bass, and Andrew Grossman on drums. We're coming out with an album, hopefully soonish, and yeah, we've just started to record it. I met Grossman going to U of M music school. We both studied jazz there, and towards my junior, senior year, we started just kind of jamming, throwing ideas around, and we kind of made we ended up doing a set at a party and then just kind of keeping it up. Mike v. Honcho is a bass and drum duo, but the bass is augmented with my use of pedals, mostly a looper. So usually what a looper does is it takes a little bit of what I play and allows me to loop it endlessly and then record new things over it. So a lot of our songs come from that kind of structure where it's me looping something and then Grossman playing along and then me just adding onto that, then playing more underneath it, and we just try to, turn the time around as much as we can. Build off the idea, turn it into many different things as you can. Looping songs as your main type of music does prove to have a lot of logistical issues. I think live, it's hard to get everything right. It's nice when you're in the practice room and you can just kind of mess up as much as you want, but live it can be a tricky thing. But a bigger issue we're running into, especially as we're on the verge of recording this album, is that when you run a looper, you have all these different tracks, all these different parts coming from one signal. It's like mono, so it all stays in one area. And that's fine. Performing live could be better, but for recording, it's a little less acceptable because you kind of want it to sound a lot higher fidelity. You want everything to be clear. You don't want anything to get washed out. You don't want to be mixing one track and then drums. It just doesn't sound good. You need to be able to pan the individual parts. So to circumvent that, me and my roommate Tommy and Porter, we're pretty much recording me doing each loop I would make performing a song live and then mapping it out in Pro Tools, as I would play it live. And essentially me and Grossman are just going to track to these pre-recorded tracks that are fully mixable and sound less like I'm just playing it and more like a whole band's playing it. Mike v. Honcho's new album should be coming out sometime this summer. Hopefully it will have a name soon, but if you want to keep in touch with it, you can follow me on Facebook. I'm Kalen Amin. You can follow my page, or you can follow Mike v. Honcho's page, which hasn't been active in a while. But if you want to do that, it's Mike, spelled M-I-K-E, then a backslash, and then a forward slash, and then Honcho, H-O-N-C-H-O. And we're going to be posting updates soon.